Now, if you've ever checked under the hood of a modern car, you'll notice everything is run by computers. The ABS braking system is all run by computers. And the fuel injection system is all run by computers, as is the ignition system. And to understand what these computers are doing, sometimes to fix a modern car, you just have to break down and buy another computer to analyze them. And my newest computer tool to do that is made by a company called Autel. It's called the Moxie. Now you can bet it wasn't cheap. I paid about $1,600 for this unit, but for what it does, it's worth the price and much more. I'll show you how it works on this '98 Toyota Corolla. First thing you do is find the data port, which is right here. You just take the cover off, and there it is. You just plug in right there. You can see this car is running, and there's no check engine light on. But in a modern car, that doesn't mean that much. There's all kinds of problems that can exist in the car that don't trip a check engine light code. But this baby can find them. We'll just turn it on. Then we'll click on Toyota. Now it's starting to analyze. And it's a Corolla, so we'll click on that. An 8. And now it's giving us a choice. What I always do first is click the auto scan. It goes through all the systems of the car and analyzes to see if there's any problems that exist. You can see it's doing its job and checking through all the different systems. And it's found 2 faults here in the engine and ECT system, so we'll click OK. And we'll find out what it is. We'll click on Read Codes. And as you can see, it has 2 codes, P2103 and P2118. Then for each code, we can click on Freeze Frame Data, and it'll show us what happened when that code tripped. And here's all the data. It goes on for pages. A good mechanic learns how to analyze all that data, and this machine has something else up its sleeve. It also has a bunch of active tests you can do. You can activate any of these relevant tests, just scroll through and look at them all and see which one's relevant. That way you can activate parts to test to see if they're working correctly, rather than just guessing wildly with a code and thinking that one part is bad just because it tripped a code. Because unfortunately, these codes are relatively generic. One code can have scores of different causes, so you need to test. Because even though I've been working on cars for the last 44 years, on a modern car for some systems, even I'm lost without one of these scan computers. Really? They're just making them too complex. And without one of these tools, there's no way you can fix a bunch of systems. But at least this tool works on all kinds of cars. All these different Japanese cars, all these European makes, and even GM, Ford, and Chrysler. So at least I don't have to go out and buy 40 different scan tools. Because if I have to spend money on yet another tool, I want to get the most for my money and get one that does as much as possible. And remember, if you have any car questions, just visit ScottyKilmer.com.